at least 6 minutes, and these two gentlemen who opted to sign up to speak are giving over their meeting minutes to me.
Excuse me?
These gentlemen signed their name to speak, or was going to, and they were told they did not have to if they were giving their minutes to me.
Yeah, let's keep it to 9 minutes if you can, please. We do have 12 other presenters that are not even on the union issue. So.
Okay. Good morning. Well, this issue I'm going to talk about today has been addressed by TriMet in a letter by Ms. Minor Lawrence dated August 5th, 2010. We still have serious safety concerns about the Type 4 trains. Ms. Minor Lawrence's letter completely fails to address the fact that operators are driving blind. The LRV cab framing, or tusks, create significant visual obstructions, and the sole reliance on cameras and LCD monitors is insufficient. The union believes that these issues jeopardize public safety. I have provided copies of a letter from ATU 757 President John Hunt to TriMet General Manager Neil McFarland. The letter clearly outlines the union's concerns over the Type 4 trains. The letters also contain photographs, and we ask that you review them thoroughly, as the letters explain each point in detail. In the Type 4 trains, operators don't have external mirrors, or a way to compensate for lack of vision due to cab configuration. As a result, the operators is completely blind to any objects, persons, items located in their loss of vision. It should be noted that the Type 4 obstruction problem is nearly identical to the windshield pillar problem that caused so many left-hand turn pedestrian accidents involving TriMet buses, particularly the Gillig 2100 series buses. TriMet's solution to the problem on the Type 4 LRV was to install spot mirrors. There are two problems with this solution. First, the image is too small to see. Second, it requires the operator to look in the opposite direction from where the train is turning in order to use the spot mirror. Recently, a drunken individual was pushed into the front of the train, leaving a platform at Sunset Transit Center. The operator could not see what had happened because both the tusk configuration and the seating position in the cab. Fortunately, the individual fell in a gap between the platform and the rails, receiving only broken bones instead of more serious, potentially fatal outcome. These dangerous platform antics would have been visible to an operator in a Type 1, 2, or 3 rail cars. With the addition of the new transit mall, there is a subsequently number of curved platforms in TriMet's rail system. Knowing that the rear view mirror cannot provide adequate views of all side doors in the curved platforms, side view cameras are being installed in the Type 1s, 2s, and 3s. While we agree that this may be beneficial at the curved platforms, there's no backup systems for the Type 4s. TriMet does not appear to have a protocol when the cameras and LCD system fails because of malfunctioning or environmental factors. What should the operator do, since they do not have any mirrors if the cameras malfunction? This is a question LRV operators would like to have answered. At present, the answer appears to be drive blind. TriMet claims that adding mirrors to the Type 4s would be impossible, and the cab inside windows are not designed to provide access for mirrors, and the corner posts do not have bosses welded to the steel structure under the fiberglass or mirror mountings. That position is simply unacceptable. The transit agency in San Diego have found ways to add mirrors to their Type 4 cars. San Diego Type 4 trains look to have the same specification that TriMet uses in its Type 3 vehicles. The mirrors are firmly attached to the tusks at the frame in the front of the windshield. It is a fact that rail operators drive blind. The cameras and LCD monitors system on a Type 4 LRV vehicles fail or become ineffective on a regular basis. There are continual reports of blue screen blackouts and frequent blooming glare across the entire screen. This bloom, glare, and smearing of the images is often too bright or too dark for operators to continue safely, and is often made worse by platform lighting and headlights from passing autos. In terms of operators and public safety, this is unacceptable. Lastly, the cameras, LCD monitor systems is ineffective in coping with environmental factors outside the train. TriMet erroneously concludes the sun glare causes viewing problems for both cameras and mirrors, which seems absurd considering buses and bus operators have been using mirrors successfully for decades. Mirrors reflect light. Glare only occurs in the mirror and it is pointed directly at the sun. Mirrors also see reflective images as they are seen by the naked eye. Most importantly, when mirror images is disordered by water, ice, dirt, and grime, it can be wiped off by an operator. Given TriMet's apparent dismissal of the concerns, and until such time that these issues have been addressed, the union demands that TriMet withhold any and all disciplinary actions against an LRV operator which arises from the situation involving these Type 4 trains. I have a rail operator here. He is our union rep for the operations, and an e-board officer here from the mechanic side of LRV, if you have any questions.
Right.
But all the issues that you raised in that letter, have they been written up by the drivers and presented to TriMet in the past?
Absolutely, and one note I want to take is that Shelley Lomax addressed the board stating that when an operator on the bus side puts in a work card, there is a work card returned to that operator with what had happened, how long it took, if they actually found something. On the rail side, that does not happen. The operator does not know what has been called in, and TriMet has refused to list those for the operators in the bullpens, telling them what defects have been written up on each car. So they have no way, like the bus side, to find out what has been written up and how long it's taken to get them fixed.
I think it's these are technical questions in nature, obviously, and I'm not certain that the board has the expertise, but we will look into this matter. I will instruct the general manager and the appropriate people at TriMet to follow up on your concerns, and thanks for bringing them to us.
So again, on the Type 4, the operator is driving blind. This is a public safety issue. We would like in writing, because as we have seen from recent articles, that when something is sent by the general manager to us as officers, that is contradicted in writing on the other hand. So again, we would like that these operators are not held responsible for blind spots that TriMet is creating.
We'll review the matter and be back to you with an appropriate response. Thanks.
Any other questions?
Question? Okay. Thank you.